the automated plant watering system. Here's my setup. I have the water pump and this water source, the plant with the voltage sensor over there, and then the Arduino board here, the MOSFET chip connected to the 9-volt battery. That's all connected to my laptop, connected to my monitor with the code. So this here is the code, and I have all the classes here: the plant watering, state detector, graphing, and unit testing. So I'm just going to run the code for 4 iterations here. It'll check the voltage 4 times, just better for testing. So you're going to see here the soil is dry, so water will be pumped. Now there's water in there, and so the next time that it checks, soil is wet, and you can see the voltage values being added to the array list. So there's no need for watering anymore, and there's also a message on the OLED screen just indicating the state of the soil. Okay, so now for unit testing, it'll just test for the voltage values if they're within reasonable bounds. For I have a max voltage and a minimum voltage. So if we run it, if it'll fail, it'll say that the test has been failed. So you can see here that the voltage values are within the required values to pass the test. So for the first learning outcome, I demonstrated using the unit testing code I demonstrated, and also physical testing. Like for example, I had a broken chip, so I had to replace it with this. The second one, I used the Java, for the suitable APIs, I used standard Java library with stuff like java.io, the util.arraylist timer task, and the pre-built methods such as system.out.println. For the third learning outcome, I used an array list to store ready-made collections, which you can see here is the array list of type double, where it added the voltage values over time. For the fourth learning outcome, I used a state machine to build an event-driven application. So I had, like, if the state is dry, then it'll perform this. If the state is kind of wet, it'll perform this. And if it's wet, it'll do something else. For the fifth learning outcomes, the program component applications with OOP concept. This I have like abstraction where I for example, I make the code here in this method in this class, and then for this one all I have to do is just call it. I don't have to actually do it all over again because it's already done over here. And then for encapsulation, it's stuff like the private variables, which can only be modified in that specific class rather than just public everywhere.